Hello there, and welcome back to some more Dragon Quest Builders 2. In the last episode, we did the arduous task of finding lots of friends in a car, going through a dark zone. Now we're going to speak to the lads underneath here. Zabadi, isn't it? Or is it Zagady? Zebedee, there we go. What a strange contraption you have there, Josephus. The Ark, you call it. It looks as if you were plucked right out of another world. Did that defective automaton put you up to this, or did the idea come from that leather-bound tome upon your back, perhaps? I beg your pardon, you wish to keep the contents of that book a secret? That only makes me all the more curious. Then anyway, on to more pressing matters. I hear you're using the Forbidden Altar to summon forth raw materials, but this is not a large undertaking for a single person. However, if we had a summoning chamber outfitted with the right equipment, we monsters may be able to do some of the legwork for you. In fact, I imagine the Haven of Argon's chapel could be converted into a summoning chamber quite easily. First, place a Forbidden Altar in a storage bay in the chapel. We also need an unholy altar to pray for a successful summoning, but one should already be in place. Furthermore, you must furnish the room with a sinister sconce and a false idol, so we do not forget to thank the Master for his bounty. Finally, once you have placed 2 peculiar pillars inside, the summoning chamber will be complete. Perhaps you pocketed a false idol when you pillaged one of our unholy sites. If not, I'm sure Builder of your ability will be able to make one yourself. I did pillage a couple. Eureka, just learns a new recipe. False idol, a sinister statuette to watch the children of Hagen offer odious oaths. Okay. Now we, excuse me. Now we just have to go and build the thing. Always give yourself room. Okay, so I need to have an unholy altar. I've already got 3, but that's fine. I need 2 of those. I've already got 2 of those. I need some of them. Some more storage bays. That's for real and for true. And an unholy idol. Okay, so let's see how we're going to do this. There. Okay. But you just made it a room. I can't see it, but this is already some kind of room. Flamboyant Sculpture Gallery. Okay. He can jump out. I can't jump out. That's cheating. Okay. What is it now? There. Too peculiar. Oh, they wanted to have those blocks there. They need to be there. Okay. I guess here will do. Construct, bitch. It's going to take a while because there's a lot going on now. Wait. Oh, they took my false idol away because they thought it was in the wrong place. Bastards. I'll build 2 more then. The cheek of it. Summoning chamber. Good luck destroying anything, that's all I'm going to say. You're not going to get very far. Let's just do that. Okay. The summoning chamber is complete. This is most propitious. Or propitious? All you have to do now is stick some of the Master Destruction slopped off scraps into the storage bay and we'll take care of the rest. May I ask you a question, Giuseppe? It's something that's plagued me since we first chanced to meet. How, pray tell, did you, a human and a builder, strike up a friendship with our master? I simply cannot wrap my head around it. You simply happened to meet each other and became friends. Neither of you knew he was the Master of Destruction at the time, and nor does it matter now that you do. What poppycock, I cannot believe what you claim. Heed my words, builder. Creation and destruction are fundamentally irreconcilable forces. Sooner or later the balance will tip and one will extinguish the other. Yeah, only if you allow it. I'm going to keep some of it. For reasons. Yeah, okay. So this is all coming together. No one's got a new mission for me. So I think I just have to wait. Oh yeah, they're missing gold. For the forges, I should probably go and get some. I can walk back to the car, can't I? Yeah. I'll go steal the forges from over there. I mean, I won't be able to make any more gold anyway, but... if I go and get some forges, at least I'll be able to build them. And get lots of iron and copper and silver. Come on. There we go. I knew it was a short excavation, so... furnace. Okay. So what's the difference between a furnace and a forge? Is it just the look? A massive metal flame is so hot it can melt the hardest materials. Maybe it can do things that a forge can't do. So they're putting stuff away. That I can probably use. Maybe some make gold. Hey, Josephus. Hello. Construction of the Ark is going jelly well, wouldn't you say? I'm sure it looks superb once it's finished. Everyone's on board with the plan if progress continues like it has so far. Squeaky! This is a big one. That tremor is an indication our master's strength grows ever greater. He may only be stirring from his long slumber, but his preparations for Doomsday are already in full swing. Bleep bleep, I estimate that Doomsday will arrive when he has fully awoken. Josephus, you're mates of the Master, right? None of us have ever met him. Can you tell us what kind of a bloke he is? Hey, he puts pumpkins on his head and dances. He likes flexing his muscles in front of hard-naked miners. Do not take us for fools, Gisephus. The Master of Destruction will never partake in such puerile pastimes. Pardon me, but the countdown timer for Doomsday is ticking. We must finish constructing the Ark. Gisephus, we need you to prepare all the necessary building materials. If you need more raw materials to make extra items, you must process the melted body parts of our Master in the Forbidden Altar. Please bear in mind that each body part only produces certain materials. Try transforming different parts until you find the materials you need. Squee! Alright, monsters. You heard the robot. It's time to resume construction of the Ark. Hi. It would appear that the Ark's construction is proceeding apace, however I still worry that Doomsday will strike before we are able to finish. Gisephus, would you ring the builder's bell once again so that its tremendous tintibulations? Tintinabulations? What kind of vocabulary are you guys fucking using? Please. Tintinabulations entice more monsters to us. I fear we are short-handed, short-clawed, and short-oozed. A larger crew would increase our chances of completing the Ark in time. It is the energy of others offer. Is the energy the others offers that you allow you to ring the bell so loud? Yes. If you need more of it, pray aid our ailing allies. We do not lose sight of our ultimate goal. All right. How's chicks? Gisephus, the Ark's really coming along now, eh? It gives me a certain pride to know I helped build this. Saving us monsters is all well and good. We're not the only life forms or dead forms around here that are hurtling towards oblivion. I want you to save the plant life too. I might look like a bony old brute, but I'm actually a horticulturalist at heart. If only I had a creepy conservatory on the Ark, I could peruse plants to my heart's content. The local flora here is actually very interesting, I'll have you know. You can turn it into hearty tucker and it looks lovely to boot. Just stick a storage bay in a room along with 4 budding foxgloves and 2 blooming foxgloves, and you've got yourself a creepy conservatory. You'll find the flowers growing on the cliffs nearby, so don't be bone idle, nip out and pick some up. Squeak! Greetings, Gisephus. The Ark is coming along nicely, and it's all thanks to you, your supervisor, me. I'll tell you all, this strenuous work makes the monster ravenous. The problem is I don't know how to fill a full stomach. But I know who to ask. Can you construct a gory girl house, though, so I can fill my grumbling tummy? All the room needs is a meaty marshy mountain, a storage bay, and a brick barbecue. To make a meaty marshy mountain, you'd need to rust up a Gorgus board from some vile vines, manky meat, and frog stools. If you're struggling to find the ingredients or you need me to remind you of the recipe, all you have to do is just ask. Just make sure you build it in the Ark. That way, after we escape, we can cook all sorts of foodstuffs and stuff ourselves silly. Eureka! Gisephus learns a new recipe. A meaty marshy mountain, a smorgasbord of slimy meats only a monster could appreciate. This should be just this. This should just be it. Coming. Unless those rooms are no good for this. For some reason. This should be good. There we go. Creepy Conservatory just needed more. That creepy conservatory is exactly what I was after, and I'm stressed out looking at flowers soothes me to the bone. Now that I think about it, I'm glad I didn't chop your bonds off in the end. I blame this stupid sword from my bad attitude back then. Holding a weapon in your hand all the time just makes you want to swing it at someone, you know? You're kidding. Another monster like me nearly chopped your noggin off when you were a prisoner on a ship. Why am I not surprised? It's in our nature to chop first, ask questions later. On behalf of animated skeletons everywhere, I apologize. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, I wanted to thank you. Without your help, I'd never have got to Sierra Blottle, Grenville, or NO4H again. So thanks, Josephus. I'll do everything in my power to bring you and your mate, the Master of Destruction, together again. I owe you that much. I love how they're all in this tiny little room. They've gone out. Aha! So something just made some gold. I need a bit more. Yeah, I think this isn't supposed to be like this. What gave it away? Oh, nothing. This should be a room now. I believe that Helen has the right of it. Do you now? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. A Gorga's board. There, okay. So, I need some vines. Some meat, and some frog stools. These guys, they've never seen a kitchen before. I have to get more frog stools, but that's fine. I'm sure pretty much everyone does it this way. The rooms were made for these tasks, so... It's first, Gorga's board. What if I just cook the manky meat on its own? I've never done that yet. Small, gory grill house. Thanks. Look at everyone, they're so happy. Oh, that's how you make a slimy steak. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Yum. It's not really yum, it's more bleh, but we'll deal with it. Hello. I'm very impressed with the gory grill house you've made for us, thanks. You just leave the cooking to us monsters. On the way... Oh, once. Once we've made something, we'll stick it in the storage bay. Then you can help yourself. I like you, Josephus, but I still think you're a very strange customer. You waltz into the unholy homeland of the children of Hargon, the enemy of all builders, and then make yourself the center of attention by building stuff. And to top it all off, you say the Master of Destruction is your best buddy. Squeaky, don't worry about my loss, Josephus. I'm certain you'll see your friend again soon enough. doing it. Spleesh. Base level 2. Population interstellar space just got a little bigger. Let's see here. Okay. Bosh. Service lends a load of new recipes. Citadel column, tainted glass windows, unholy altars, and helm. The sound of that bell gives me the wibbles. I can't speak for the others, but I want to build even more than before. Did I spy a helm in that book of yours, Shivers? We can use that to steer the Ark. And look, some more monsters must have heard the bell. If they want to join us, they'll be jolly welcome. Woohoo! Bleep, Gisephus, initiate welcome procedure. Hi.
Caw, caw! We heard the strange ringing sound. It took wing over here. What in the world are you lot doing here? Caw, you're a builder and this is your Ark. Well, knock me down with a feather. We'd better destroy it. Stand back.
Wait just a second. Now listen here, we don't accept that sort of behaviour on Ark, not when the construction is nearly complete. Why don't you join us instead?
But the children of Argon said...
Silence! There's no ifs or buts about it, now hurry up and start building. Josephus is firm friends with the Master of Destruction. If you do not help, you will be exterminated.
Caw, blimey, friends of the Master, that's quite a feather in your cap. Alright, we'll lend a hand.
A pair of gremlins and a gaggle of gargoyles join the crew of the Ark. Hell yeah. Okay, that's done. The battle had exactly the desired effect. With a larger crew, we may yet complete the Ark before Doomsday heralds our ruin. Time is of the essence, Josephus. The Master of Destruction grows more powerful with every passing moment. This is no surprise. Creation and destruction are opposing forces. When the creative force strengthens, so too does its destructive counterpart to even the balance. A most astute observation. Hargon is wiser than all of us combined. Josephus, it appears you are lord here from the real world for a very specific reason. If what you are implying is true, this is troubling indeed. We must convene with Adam. Hey you guys, no slacking. I know you're the children's top brass and everything, but we're short-handed enough as it is. Stop watching, stop wasting time and start building. What? That includes you too, Josephus. If you Twitter or someone wants a blueprint finished, back to work. Alright. Billy Big Balls. Jeez. Please, I can sense something and it's coming closer. Well, I've got to test something of my own, real quick. I've got to see which one gives me gold. I think it's this one. Or maybe it's the one with the 24. I'll find out. Now that's bones. What about the clearer one? That's 32. So that could just be 32 of the same thing, but more of it. I'll be right with you, lads, as soon as I find out what gives me gold, okay? Just need a few to make some light boxes, and then you can finish the Ark while I'm away. Because I'm bound to have to go somewhere else anyway. It's nice of the enemies to wait for me, to be honest. Very patient. Okay, that's gold. What about the teeth? Shing. We'll see if the teeth's gold as well. They're all ready to go. They're loving it. Our fighting force is incredible. That's gold and glass. That's going to be something else too. Okay. So now I can get 27 of these. Okay. So then they can do that. As soon as I get this, should be good to go again. Come on. I wonder if the limit's 40 or 35 for level. I think it's probably 40. Okay. Right. Hiya. Bleep, bleep. Warning, warning. Threat detected. Monster attack imminent. Josephus, I have detected the presence of shadow fiends in close proximity. We must not allow them to damage the Ark. Are you ready to engage the enemy? West? West or no? W or N? W. My nuts may be rusty, but I will fight nonetheless. Josephus, I can hear the scrap heap calling my serial number. I cannot predict if I will remain in operational capacity after this battle, but I will not power down quietly. Defeat the enemy. Oh, don't worry. We shouldn't be able to lose. So many of us attacking everything. Kill. I can pretty much tank damage my heart's content. Look at this. Melted. Wow! That was painful. You guys have got this, right? No, don't do that. Bye-bye. Revolver armor. Just as level increases. Shifts reaches level 34. His maximum HP increase. Victory. This would be where I'd get better armor then. That's where I got the shield from too. Teehee, not only did we give those Hideyu's shadows a good splatting, but we protected the Ark. Indeed, until recently destruction was all I knew, all I cared for, but now I know the value in protecting that which one holds dear. Creating things and defending one's creations is certainly a more taxing undertaking than crushing one's enemies, and yet I find it oddly satisfying. I always considered myself a devoted acolyte of the Children of Hargon, yet recent revelations have tested my convictions. But now that test is over, I wash my hands of the destruction, for it tears the path to salvation from beneath our very feet. The way forward can only be built. I have reached the same conclusion. From this moment on we build, build, build. Long live the builder! Thank you. Josephus, why do you look so glum? Everyone's saying how great it is to be a builder. I thought you'd be a squidgen happier. Disengage gloominess, inquiry protocol, Avis Blottle. Engage productivity vector. The threat from the Shadow Fiends has passed. Let us return to work on the Ark. So how good is this armor? It's 61. Compared to like what? 75, yeah. Nullifies damage from terrain. Now, that's pretty good. Greetings, Josephus. You know, Earth monsters are perfectly capable of building the Ark, so as long as we have all the armaments we need, but therein lies the problem. Bleep, I calculate we do not have the correct materials to complete the Ark, or upgrade the buggy.
Car, you need more materials? It's a bit beyond a bird brain like me, but why did you turn the Master's melted body parts into materials? Perhaps there's one out there you haven't found yet. In fact, I think I spotted something when I was out on the wing earlier. It was a great big thing, an enormous eyeball. Bleep bleep, extrapolating from existing data sets, I estimate that one of these eyes will possess tremendous energy. There's only one thing for it, just have a thick Earth plotter with you and bring some of those enormous eyeballs back. Five should suffice. There you go, you can cook if you need to now. Right, let's go, Aristotle. Let's ride.
is. The lads. Here we go. My hunger doesn't go down. Well, it goes down, but I can get a lot of distance done before it goes down. That's that. Right, so where's this eyeball then? Well, it's changing on the compass, which means we must be quite close. I bet you want me to go through Darkness Zone. Not quite. Oh lord. That's a lot of destruction. Leave me. Thanks for having a Navigooter. I can afford to get away with this shit. Hello. Who's that, Giuseppe? What's he doing here? I hope he's not Dangerous. More to the point, that gargoyle said he saw Anuma's eyeball somewhere around here. Could it be that gigantic lump of glowing red goo? It looks a bit creepy with the same slime. It's quite pretty. Anyway, maybe that big pink chap knows something. Let's go and ask. Hello. Oh. Doomsday. Kaboomsday. Soon. Monstrous eyeball landed. Big bang. Huh? What? If I'm from Blood Bunny Fool desert, so my dreams of destruction. Know you not the name of Adam the Abominable? I don't. Well, no, you know it now. For I am he, Adam, the Grand Inquisitor of the Children of Argon. Let the name ring long and loud in your ears like a mighty explosion. You two are certainly an unlikely pairing. What's a human boy doing all the way out here in the company of a metal slime? What? You came to collect the Master of Destruction's enormous eyeballs? I see, then cast your gaze to the great red orb. What you seek is inside. I just hope you're a competent swimmer and not too squeamish. By the way, when you say collect, do you mean to handle the Master's relics with the utmost respect, don't you? Yeah? Sure. Haha. This is pretty grody. I mean, it's fine, it's just interesting. Gotta watch out for your air. Enormous eyeball. There's also wings. Can I get the wings? Freakish fin, yeah. If I made a little platform for myself, I could probably do X swings. Or if I just stand where the eyeball is. The hard part is not breaking the block. Yeah, right. So. It's also hard to know where exactly the fin wants you to be. Right, let me break out of this so I can breathe. There we go. Right, back in. More eyeballs for me. I need lots of them. Engage hyperdrive. I mean, these are all monster bits, and I do want them, so... I don't care if I get all of them. Some of them can just float. I do at the very least want all of the eyeballs in here. Any of the fins I get are just bonuses. I've got the 5 I need, but that's not all of them in here, so... There are a few further down as well. Okay, let's swim to the edge. And then get back in. Right, there's one down here. Oh, there are a couple down here. Hey, so that. There. Okay. Then destroy this. And go down to where we need to go to get the rest of the eyeballs. Can't tell if there's one on every single pillar, but I can see that there are a few. Bosh it. Okay. Right, let's go speak to our large friend. Bosh. Hello. Oh, how dare you! You swore you would treat the Master's eyes with respect. I did not expect you to take a hammer to them. By his own hand, the Lord of Destruction will rain punishment upon you for this infraction, for this heresy. Oh, do be quiet and listen for a change. You're one of the big splots in the Children of Hargoon, are you not? It just happens that we're cooperating with your friends Helen and Zebedee. You should join us. You know Helen and Zebedee. Why did you not tell me this earlier? Very well, I will return with you. As we travel, you will confess to me all that you have done, or I will blow you up myself. Is that your vehicle over there? Right, we're off. Yeah, everyone's scared of dying. Hold on. What's this bit of ground about? Nothing, it's just the remnants of the bit that he hasn't destroyed. This bit needs to be made more car accessible. Ease of access, you know, all of that. Tell me what you know of Melvoth. You're the first person to actually use that name without me telling them that I knew the name already. That's gonna get you in trouble, mister. Curse you, two high walls. Ark, what is the meaning of this? This must be the Ark you told me so much about. I was expecting a wooden ship, not this mechanical monstrosity. Look at the size of this absolute unit. So this is the Ark that you say will guide us all to salvation, and are these the monsters you claim aided you in the building effort? Well met, Adam. I see the builder's silver tongue has won even you over. Oh, long time no see, you two. Indeed, the builder has told me all about what is happening here. I still have many unanswered questions, however I have decided to join you in the hope that these answers may explode into view. So you wouldn't happen to have juicy inside information about Argoon's castle, would you? You seem pretty glued up on what's going on around here. Ah, yes, the castle. Josephus did say we would need to go there to meet the Master of Destruction. I will tell you what I know. Argon's castle is protected by a magical barrier. The barrier is generated by 3 dark beings who float high in the skies above us.
Oh no, not more shadow fiends. In this slime they can fly. I think it's slime we upgraded the Boogie Buggy.
I will tell you everything I know about these monsters in due course, but for now I'd quite like to try my hand at some explosions. Wait, I mean building.
Adam the Abominable joins the crew of the Ark. What an absolute unit. Okay. Amazing. Skee, you found the Inomorph eyeballs then. Bleep bleep, ultra high energy density objects detected. These spheres contain tremendous levels of power. I calculate that they can be used to upgrade the buggy and fuel the Ark's propulsion drives. I calculate we will have use of them very soon. Josephus, you must store them safely until the time comes. Say, that's a mighty fine weapon you've got there, No4H. I could do with something like that. This old thing, the model has ceased production, but it was top of the range in its day. It still packs quite a punch, just ask the Shadow Fiends. Once that old Rith bucket starts talking, he never stops. Come on, Josephus, let's get back to work. His batteries might run out before his tall tales do. Commencing interminable ramble mode, I remember when... Bleep, bleep, bleep. Program interrupted. Ark progress report compiled. The Ark has exceeded a completion ratio of 99%, or 90%. We are currently well on schedule. Extrapolating from current data points, the projected completion date is... NF4H, you're right. Snap out of it, will you? Warning, violent tremors detected.
It would appear the Master of Destruction is going even stronger still.
If he wakes up and goes berserk, we'll all be done for. We have to get the Ark ready as soon as possible. There's no slime to lose. Scree, that sounds like a job for the supervisor. A good kicker with a sexy to get these monsters working faster.
Josephus, I must ask you. Have you built all the items we require for the Ark and placed them in the storage bays? If you need more materials, place our Master's demonic detritus into a forbidden altar and transform into something more useful.
I must say that after I lifted my first few blocks, I felt rather nauseous and my head started spinning. But now that I'm used to building, I realise that it's actually super fun. I really want to see this thing finished. Me too. I used to romp about smashing things day and night, but these days I'm ashamed to admit I ever supported the Children of Argon. Just looking at that nasty emblem is enough to make me spew. I got furious every time I lay eyes on Draxon. That symbol isn't a Jackie, you know. Why does everyone make that mistake? It's so unfair.
What's up, Josephus? You look like you've got the blues. Are you worried about Malroth?
Bleep, something very important has just occurred to me. When the Ark is finished, who will operate it? I am not pre-programmed with piloting protocols. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. If NF4H can't do it, who's going to steer?
I know how to steer. I was an airplane pilot back in the day. What? Yes.
Well, where's that helm got to go? Make sure I put it in the right place exactly. What have we got left? A couple of pipes. Alright. Oops, pressed it too late. Hello.
We've got a problem and it could blow our plans out of the water. Without a capable captain, this Ark is nothing more than a firm-sea coffin. Based on all kaboom and gloom, I just happen to know someone who might be able to steer this vessel to safety. He captains a strange ship that is running aground in a world between worlds. Monsters who met him say he's inexplicably weird.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. We'll have to do.
There is, however, one problem. World Between Worlds is cut off from Valhalla by a lightless void, where wayward souls lose their way and stumble to their doom.
That shouldn't pose us a problem.
Finest monsters mine to Malhallow here on the Ark. I'm sure we'll find a way to reach this Curious captain. Come on, Giuseppe, let's go and chew the splat with the others. Someone will know what to do. Giuseppe completes the Ark blueprint. Yeah. Wait. He vanished. I heard all about your little conundrum. You need to find a way to reach this mysterious world between worlds, don't you? We must all search our databanks for possible clues. We'll have to travel through a pitch-black void to get there, right? Well, we don't get really far without a light. You might have a point. If the Boogie Boogie had some lights on the front, you'd be able to see where you were driving. Why did I not think of that? If we installed headlights on the buggy, we could see in even the darkest regions of the void. If I had to guess, I'd say the immense energy of the enormous eyeballs would be enough to power the lights. Anyway, I was right to suggest you store them safely for future usage. Well, just do you think you can do it? Perhaps an improved garage would enable you to carry out the necessary upgrades. Service draws out an upgraded garage blueprint.
What's this all about, eh?
4 air vents, boxes, enormous eyeballs, and the Boogie Boogie. Okay. Did you just flesh out a blueprint for an improved garage? The enormous eyeballs should easily meet the energy requirements for the headlights. Oh, and then just once you complete the blueprint, park the buggy in the garage and get to work. And while you're busy with that, we'll crack on with the Ark. Well, the Ark's done, so there's nothing for you to crack on with, you bastards. Okay, how many do I need now? Right, so let's put away all the stuff we don't need. And then we'll get all the stuff we do need out. Lovely. And then get 8 light boxes. We've made a lot of progress in a short space of time. Some straight pipe. Some bent pipe. Okay. Well, what do I need? So these are all pipes jutting off of the sides. Like so. And then bend to the bottom, cross at the top. Like this. Okay. Where I'm facing is the front, so the light boxes go here. And another 2 behind it. Again, this is like the infrastructure bit so that the game can make it look like we actually did some work to make this happen. Bonk. Bonk. So now it's just the 4 vent boxes underneath, right? And some more vent pipes. Vent pipes, yes. Okay. Da-da-da-da. That's not conducive to a happy building environment, is it? This is better. Okay. So now where do the bent pipes need to go? Oh, underneath. Okay. 2 more here. Come on. Less of that. Bosh. Have you finished work on the Goo-Ridge? What's going to happen now? Alright, well, let me just work on this. Service completes the upgraded garage blueprint. The Boogie Boogie gets some headlights.
Cree, scree! That's amazing, just have the boogie lights just look like eyes.
Scans detect a photonic sensor. The lights should switch on automatically when the boogie enters a region of low photon activity. Josephus, you're an extraordinary inventor. With these lights, you will be able to find your way through the void. I mean, I'm already at max level. It's only level 2.
Hey, you did a bang-up job sorting that buggy sockets out, Josephus.
Now we can go through the void without losing our way. Hargoon's castle's still of our reach, though. Affirmative, the castle sits on an island we cannot reach, and Shadow Fiends have raised an impenetrable force field around it. I wonder if there isn't some way to make the buggy fly. If we had a weapon to blast those Shadow Fiends out of the air, the barrier might just disappear. If anyone can do it, Josephus can, but we still need the right materials to upgrade the buggy. Calculating chances of success. However, too many unknown variables. Additional data required. Congratulations, Josephus. Now that the lamps in your vehicle are lit, you can drive through the stifling darkness of the void at your leisure. There's no time to waste. You must slip into the world between worlds and bring back the captain to pilot the Ark. Take out his plot of our company, he knows the way. Just be wary on your mission, the captain is curious beyond compare. The buggy's been fitted with bright, beaming headlights, and I can navigate into even the darkest areas of the map. See ya. Come. Let us go. What this buggy needs is a drill on the front. I can just drive through blocks. I know that's not how drills work in real life. I don't care. Sorry. I know this is no use to anyone but me. And the game won't tell me to use it, but I need to do it. I need to because it's gonna bother me if I don't. I want to be able to just drive straight. You know? It'll take a while, but it won't take as long as you think it will. It's gonna be like 20 swings. Maybe less than that. There. It's like, what, 11? I know caving my tunnel in now, will ya? This should be buggy sized. I've got to activate the checkpoint. I think the game will just let me get away with it if I drive through where I need to be. I like this area. Be good luck ever finding your way through here if you don't have the light. I guess that's the point. Hmm? What's a human doing in a place like this? Wait a minute, I recognize that face. Surely not. No, it really is you, my favorite cabin boy. How in God's name did you survive that storm? Hey, don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. It's me, Captain Whitebones. You know, the captain of the slave ship that picked you up in Cantlin. So what's your story then? How did you end up here? We're in deep goo-goo. Our little catch-up will have to wait. That arm's got us cornered. There's only one thing for it. We fight. They say a captain should go down with his ship, but they don't say anything about doing it twice. This way, Builder, we'll be safe on the shore. Alright, we'll fight it from here. That way my ship will be spared any more damage. I hope you're ready to send that arm packing. Before we go into battle, there's something I wanted to give you. It's saving it for myself, but I know how much you love the stuff here. If this really is the end, at least you get to scoff your favourite snack before you meet your maker. This is it, Builder. Charge! This whole time I could have killed the arms. Oh, okay. I've got to wait for that to happen. I see. Thought I could, like, Ganondorf the balls back. Doesn't look like I can Ganondorf the balls back. If I was better, I might have been able to two-cycle that. But I'm not better, so I couldn't. Ow. You bastard! Bye. Not bad, but if I had to go out on a limb, I'd say no more of the arm will come to us now. Okay. I still can't get over the fact that you survived that wreck. Oh, it's so good to see your face again, and what a face it is. You've really grown up since last we met. I better recognize you. What happened to you? Eh? You tell me everything if I agree to captain your ark? You built it to rescue a bunch of monsters, you say? Why am I not surprised? Even when you were stuck on my slave ship, you did everything in your power to serve the crew. You just can't help yourself. Alright, I'll do it. I'll be your captain. But on one condition, I want you to answer me a question, the same one I asked you way back when. Tell me, Builder, do you enjoy building things? I do. Okay, of course you do. I had a feeling in my bones you'd say that. Right, it's a deal. You've got yourself a new captain. Tell me to this ark of yours, then. I can't wait to see my new ship. What are you staring at, Steph? Is there something grabbed your attention over there? The flag. That's Hargon Standard, the symbol of order. What about it? Well, if I grab it and I approach the area, they might let us get close. Because they might think we're friendly. classic infiltration method.
And what makes you so interested in Argon Standard, Yeah, you want it, do you? Okay, I can't imagine why, but you always were a bit of a head case. Take it if you wanted, but you'll have to go and grab it yourself. I'm not your grabbing boy. That's Argon Standard, alright. I hope you feel better now you've got it. I don't know what a builder could possibly want with something like that. But each to his own, eh? You take care of the building work and I'll steer the ship. Let's get back to the Sarkovials. You can give me a lift to that funny-looking buggy.
Oh, I will. Come, friends. Let us be off. Lots of vines here if you want them. It's good to know.
Long time no see, builder. How did you survive the shipwreck?
Oh, I don't actually know that bit. I just washed up on shore.
Died of awakening, eh? Well, I never. Sounds like a proper adventure. Whee. Let's see this arc of yours. Holy scapula. But builder, did you make all this?
Right. I'll see you guys next time when we formally invite Captain Whitebones to the crew. See you then.